Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hello, I'm Heather. I love makeup. There is no Logan in this video, if that's why you've turned up. Sorry to disappoint, he's sleeping. Yeah, so we are going to be playing with the new Natasha Denona Retro palette. It arrived today. I've also got terrible hand-eye coordination apparently. I've got I Need a Nude by Natasha as well. And yeah, this is look we're doing. We're gonna have a quick play with the palette, use a few shades, got some swatches. If that's of any interest to you, please keep on watching. Alright guys, like I said, we are going to be playing with the fingerprint covered, apparently, Natasha Denona Retro palette. Now, I don't really like this packaging. I like the magnetic, hard plasticky type thing, but I don't like how reflective it is, because as you can see every single fingerprint. I wasn't gonna film this today because it was meant to arrive tomorrow. I was gonna film Mythology today, but when Natasha turns up at your door, you don't say no. So I'm gonna swap my filming days around. So yeah, we'll film Mythology tomorrow and we'll film this today instead. So you are still getting a Mythology video. I know I've been saying that the past few videos, but you are getting one, don't worry. Or if you haven't checked them out yet, there is a playlist on my channel. Mythology and makeup. We're doing lots of interesting things. Well, I think they're interesting. Other people might disagree, but yeah, I've really been enjoying that series. So here is what she looks like. I have given her a swatch because Daniela wanted swatches. Got a mirror in here. I've still got the sticker on it because I don't tend to use palette mirrors because I hate holding them up, especially with fallout and stuff. Not that Natasha has a particularly fallouty formula, but yeah. This was on sale. Not on sale, but they had a code on Look Fantastic the other day, and Jade was telling me how nice it is and basically enabling me. So this is why I have it, and I've also got the Zendo on the way as well because I'm terrible. But in my defence, I got a discount on both of them, so can't complain too much. Can't complain too much because I've sold one. Those of you who don't know, I sold one Metropolis because it was a bit too neutral for me. A little bit of regret on that one because the smoky eye I did with it was amazing, but I know Daniela loves it way more than I did, so yeah. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. We are here for Natasha Retro palette. So let me find my BH brush, my eye primer. So I'm using the BH brush number 5. My eyes are still a little bit stained from the play with the wilderness yesterday. And I'm using Juvia's eye primer in shade 1. I'm just going to buff that in. Now I haven't, as usual, planned what I'm going to do today. I'm sure you will all be surprised. Not the lack of planning, it's so out of character. But like I said, I wasn't planning on filming this one today. If editing me will remember, we'll put some swatches in a second. The first lot is with lights and the second lot is without lights, so we'll just put that in now. And yeah, so those are the swatches. I only did one swipe of those swatches, I didn't build anything up. Some of them are very much my skin tone, so they might be quite good to blend out, but they're not really shades that I reach for. It's just the way that I do my makeup. Other people like a light blending out shade. It's just not the way that I do my makeup. Logan is here, you probably just heard him moaning to himself as he rolled over. So I've literally just cleaned all my brushes because I didn't realise how many I'd used yesterday. But yeah, it is a very beautiful palette. So yeah, I'm gonna start out with Groove on a Jessup 237. I'm just gonna stamp this in the outer corner. Wow. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. We all know Natasha has an amazing formula. I've had him saying Natasha like, we're best mates. You get me, Natasha? Absolute bezies. Wow. Wow. Let's take a Peaches and Cream 10 Sharp Horror. I'm going to go into Amara. I'm just going to tickle the edges. I'm trying it a bit more Mrs. style, I think, where this is just my observation, could be wrong. She puts a colour on and then blends it out with a second colour, whereas I usually put on a colour, blend that out on its own, and then put the second colour on. Not that I think Miss is gonna watch this and correct me, but if she is, Miss will tell me if I'm wrong. She's pretty. She is very pretty. So yeah, we got back from Edinburgh on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. I have to think what day it was then. Fantastic time. Very hilly. So if you're not the best at walking, maybe wouldn't recommend, or get Ubers everywhere, but they are digging up half of Edinburgh. Just gonna get back into Groove on the same brush. Deepen it up a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty hilly. Like, I was out of breath walking around the some parts of the zoo. She's just blending out like a dream. Oh, this was a good choice. Good choice. Let's go into some Rebellion and just deepen this even further. Rebellion is one of the darkest shades in the palette. I'm a big fan of these berry jewel tone type things. They are layering nicely on each other. And let's go in with a clean PC10. Surprise, surprise. That was the original Jessup 237 that I was using just to pack on again, because I'm too lazy to get another brush. And you do have to be careful with these sort of colours, you don't want it to look like a bruise. But it's fine with these colours, you want to go big enough that it's quite obviously not a bruise. Otherwise you just look like you've got a bit of a black eye. Take this down the crease. I kind of hate Jade for getting me into this brand because it's so expensive but so good. So Jade, this is all your fault. And you know it is. Now, I could mess this all up right now. But what's life with a little bit of risk? We can always refilm. I'm going to go into Opart, not Apart, Opart. And just plonk that right here. Now bear in mind there are like 4 colours, well 3 colours between this colour and the primer. And it's still packing on. Yeah, between Jade and Ivory, mate, and Jeshka's video, I was like, okay. And the sale, I was like, okay, maybe I do need this palette. Because Natasha is expensive, let's face it. I did take 2 of my minis with me to Edinburgh. I took the Xenon and the mini Zendo. I didn't even bother taking any eye primer when I went. But yeah, we did the Ghost Bus tour, we did I'm going to take a clean PC10 and just buff these edges out. We did the, yes, we went to Bubba Q's on the Royal Mile, which is great if you like barbecue food. I'd highly recommend the brisket. We went to, yeah, we did the Ghost Bus tour, that was a laugh. The guy there was really entertaining. We did, what else did we do? The Surgeon's Hall Museum, that was interesting report, and then I started feeling a bit ill. But there's only so many specific body parts that you can look at. But they did quite a few like interactive things where like you were using stuff that they use for like laparoscopic surgery and stuff, and that was really interesting. Jack's a lot more dexterous than I am from years of gaming. I just want to get back into Rebellion. Like, I game, but he's a lot more dexterous than I am, apparently. That he was obviously very humble about. Yeah, we did Mary King's Close, that was interesting. Went to the National Museum. And then we did try and get into the Three Sisters, but it was rammed. And I'm going to go into Swing, which is a beautiful shade. And just tap this here. Not going to wet it. Yeah, so the guy on the door was like, go and try Ox 184, it's down the road. So we went there. We had some steak. It was very nice, although they did get my steak wrong initially. But overcooked it, which they were very apologetic about, to be fair to them. Like, the service was amazing. They actually ended up knocking some drinks off because of the steak being cooked wrong, which was very nice, and they didn't have to do that. Let's go into glitz. Should brighten up that inner corner. No, like, I don't do pink, but that is a very pretty shade. And then we went to the zoo on the Sunday. Then we drove back. Oh, it stopped at, I'm going to say this wrong, I always say it wrong, T-Bay Services, which, by the way, is a foodie's dream. Like, there's just so much random, like, they've just got, walking around, like, first of all, they've got some really nice pastries, and then I was looking around and they've got like gourmet cheeses and meats and stuff, and it was just utter madness. I'm a big fan of this. Big fan. I'm going to take some Groove on a PC10 and just deepen this crease a little bit. You ruined my groove. 10 points if you get the reference. Yeah, you guys aren't here to hear about Edinburgh, are you? You're here for the palette, let's face it. I have used 1, 2, 3, 5 shades so far. And they're all performing brilliantly. I might even do a second look. Who am I? I know. So we've 227 because my other brushes are full of pigment right now. So that is the, maybe I should, let's reapply those shimmers, but let's spray them this time. It's over here. Dog hair. More of a satin than an actual shimmer, this swing shade, but I'm not mad at it. Let's give that brush a quick clean. Good old colour switch. I know some people don't like them because they say they've had a few brushes. I've had no issues. I'm back in with glitz. What do we think? Made much of a difference? I just wasted setting spray. I don't think so. I think it's made a more difference to glitz than it has to swing, but yeah. What do we think? Right, I'm gonna go and do my base, continue watching Grey's Anatomy, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, here's the final look. Yeah, I just used the same shades underneath, well, on the lower lash line. It turned a little bit Helena My Chemical Romance video, but I'm not mad at it because I was a big emo kid. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, I just used the same shades underneath, glitz and stuff. I also got this in the sale, the I Need a Nude. I got shade Claudia. It feels very nice. It smells me, it smells like cocoa butter as well, so obviously it's got some of that in there. It's a very nice formula. I will be buying more. They are very expensive, but they're very nice. I know, me liking a nude. Especially like a brownie nude. It's not really my usual, but I really like it. The palette is beautiful, amazing quality. I think it'll play very nicely with my other palettes that I have. I've got the, I think it's the Sunrise. I always get them confused. And I've got the Circo Loco, and I've got 3 minis as well, and I do have the Zendo on the way. So my Natasha collection is growing, and it is Jade's fault, and yeah, I'm a big fan. Everything that I used will be down in the description box as usual, or on my Instagram post with this look if you are interested. If you aren't following me on Instagram, it's Paras. Please go check it out. I post pictures of stuff that I don't film. I'm a bit more active on there than I'm on here because I just am at the minute. It probably needs balancing a bit more, but sometimes I just have a play that's not being filmed. But yeah, I need to film the mythology video as well. I keep saying that's going to happen. Hasn't happened yet, but it will. It's a good one. It's going to be Prometheus and Pandora. But you guys didn't know they were linked, did you? But you will. You'll find out all about it in the video that's coming up. So yes, final thoughts. Really like this palette. Really like this look. Zero problems. Lipstick's really nice. And what can you say with Natasha quality? Yeah, so please do all the usual, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You guys know the drill. If you like this kind of video, let me know. If you want me to continue testing new palettes, if you want different kinds of videos, again, let me know. I like filming what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see palette bingo or anything else, more mythology, I don't know. If you guys want me to go into murder stuff, just let me know. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one.